YouTube, welcome to my channel. You have tuned in to Cheryl Hopkins Bling Glitter Creations. I am so excited today. We are going to decorate some platters here. I have one here that I'm going to show you. We're going to mouse pot it one time. You don't even have to do it two times. Usually I do it two times, but if you're doing it for a program and one time is good enough. But I have one here that I have already completed, have already sprayed down. Well, this one here hasn't been sprayed down. But this one here has been sprayed down. But what it was is that I wanted to show you the one that that I had glittered that hadn't been sprayed. Because gently I do it a couple of times, but you don't really have to do it two times. One time is good enough. It's just my preference. I like to do it a couple of times. But when you're doing a whole lot for an event, for a party, you just won't have that kind of time to do that, okay? All right, so we're going to I'm gonna show you real quickly here how I glitter this one here. I'm going to be using this right here, which already have glitter in it. I'm going to place it right here, and we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it from here. Okay, so. All right, so very quickly, I want to rush right through this tutorial here. I didn't get my mouse pot ready. I had it wrapped up from last night because I did something on social media on last night. But however, I wasn't going to use this one, but it's already in here, so I'm going to just go ahead and use it. Now, what we don't want to do is we do not want this to be runny. We want it to be we want it to be smooth across there. We don't want it to be a lot of mouse pot. We're going to decorate it with this. You have seen this here. They get these here for parties right there. You've seen those, and I have some already cut off right here. And we're going to be using the ones that we already have cut right here. I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful platters, and we want to go right into this tutorial here. And we want to actually make this here lightly, okay? We don't want to run it around on the sides or anything like that. And because I've already used this one here, I'm just going to kind of just mask that mouse pot there and just go ahead and use my new one here. I'm going to go ahead and use my new one. I'm just going to put this here over on the side here and use my new one. All right, so here's my new one. This is going to kind of help me move it speedily immediately. But however, we want to do this here with we do not want this to be thick. We want it to be a smooth coating, not a runny coating at all, okay? We don't want to run it on the side. We don't want to run it anywhere. But anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and put this here. I generally don't like to work inside, so I'm just going to move this here for right now because I don't really like to work in that right there. So, but anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and put this here in here since this was from on last night. I had it wrapped up. But we do not want this runny. We just want to go, and we want to go around the sides as well, okay? And I'm going to show you what it should look like. Right now, this is what it's looking like right there, okay? We're not going to even want all that mouse pot. We're not. We just want a light coating on here. But we want to make sure every part is coated. So I'm just going to go ahead on right here and put some more mouse pot in here. Because I only had very little from doing a tutorial online on last night. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. But yes, I am so excited to show this tutorial to you here. All right, so we're just going to continue here. And I used to like to use it, hold this platter like this here. And like I said, we're doing a light coating. We're not doing a heavy coating. Even if we, because we don't want to leak it all on the side and all of that. So we just really want it to be where we, and you know, mouse pot, if you know anything about mouse pot, you know that it dries quite fast. So you want to make sure that you have enough on here the first time. So, and if you have an event or something, or you're doing a party, you may not have time to do this. You may not have time to glitter this twice, okay? So it's okay to glitter it once. It's just my preference. I like to glitter it twice. But if I was doing an event for, you know, a lot, I probably would do one. It all depends on how many people that I'm doing it for. So we want to do a light coating because, for one, we don't want it running, and then we don't want we do not want it to be too long to dry, okay? Because if you have an event coming up, you really don't need a lot of mouse pot in there. So it should look just like this, okay? Which is not a lot of mouse pot. It may look like it because the other mouse pot was just kind of sitting in there from yesterday. So we're gonna go right here, and I'm gonna sit it right there. We're going to move this platter over. We're going to take some. I got some gold glitter here, right here. And we're going to hold some of this gold glitter in here, just like this, right there. Going all the way around that, right there. And we really don't even have to go. So, you know, you got it covered like that. And I like to just kind of course, we got to now be able to just kind of pick it up and just kind of roll it around like that. So that way you can make sure this also got on the edges. But right here, it actually had already covered it once I had put it in there. So this is what it looks like right here, okay? This is what it looked like right there. All right, so we're going to move this here real quickly here because we've already coated that, and so we're going to go right on and decorate. So of course, you know, once you finish, you're going to spray it with this right here, and of course you're going to have your face mask on. Have your face mask on as well. So we're just gonna fake it a little bit with face mask. So you're gonna have your face mask on. I think it's this way. But anyway, you're gonna have a face mask on, and you definitely want to have your eye guards on as well before you spray it. But spray it outside, okay? Sometimes I have sprayed it in a room, but it really just it fumes up the house quite bad. So I really don't like to do it. I just rather go on the porch or somewhere and just spray it down real good, okay? All right, so we're gonna go right on. I'm going to move this here. We're gonna go right into the one that we have here to decorate. And again, we're using this right here, what they normally use there at parties, right there. You know, you can decorate the table with it, all of that. But real quickly here, I just want to show you how to do this platter real quickly. I want to make this tutorial as fast as I possibly can. Here, I'm going to cover this mouse pot up because I'm going to use it for another tutorial in a minute. I'm going to go on social media on another platform. Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking this one piece, we sticking it first, but we want to actually go right on the edge of it. We want to make sure that it is is just right at the edge there of the right at the edge, not over. Okay, we don't want it over this way. Okay, we want it to just be right there, not lapping over. All right, so we're gonna go right ahead. I got a wounded hand, so I'm going to be actually going this way with this. So I'm going because I'm left-handed, and so I'm gonna go this way. This way works well for me. Right, it works very well for me. I want to make sure that when I'm placing this, that is just right on the edge. This is gonna make us do this really nice and professional. Okay. So here it is right here. We have that one right there, okay? And it's not overlapping. So you might want to take your finger and make sure that it doesn't go over. Because we want to do a professional job here. All right? Now you do this however you want to, but I'm going to be doing this with at least 20. I'm going to do 25. I normally do 20, but I'm going to do 25, okay? So I count as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to stop at 25. And then I'm going to place them one by one, okay? I'm making sure that I have my thumb there to make sure it's just only hitting there at the edge there. I actually want to place this before the glue starts to cooling down. But I want to make sure that this is done nice and professional, okay? So we're getting that nice and professional job done here. And we are moving quickly here so it won't die down. And then any maneuvering that we need to do, we want to do it right now. So if I need to push it over to make sure that it is not holding over the edges, because I do not want it over the edges at all. I want it, and then that way we could place this nice and professional here, okay? All right, so we're gonna go right ahead. We're gonna continue here, and we're gonna go ahead on, and we're gonna do another 25, okay? I'm moving this absolutely quickly. Thank y'all so much for your patience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. There we go. All right, so real quickly, and if you notice when I was putting the glue, I was kind of laying it down so that the glue would not be falling off of there, because you don't want to burn yourself, and then you don't want the glue falling off either. So that's the reason why I held it down, and I'll show you in that next time around. But quickly we are placing this down here before the glue died down, because that's very important. We don't want this overlapping either. Okay, so we got it all there, and before it died down, we want to make sure that it is not overlapping, which I did a pretty good job of it not overlapping, but I still like to kind of push it to make sure that is right where I need it to be, okay? So we're there, and we're just about done here. So right here, I like to make sure that so this is where we've completed so far, okay? So what I like to do is to make sure that I see right here how much I need, okay? So because if I need to push some back, I do. But in this case right now, I don't need to push anything back. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off right here, right where we need it to be, right there, to complete that. Okay, all right, so I'm actually getting through this tutorial as fast as I possibly can. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On that last one where I have to hold it with the glue on it, I'm very careful to hold it on the side. So all of this glue is actually in the middle here, okay? It's in the middle. This is absolutely beautiful. Did an amazing job right here. Everything is sitting just right where it needs to sit. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to show this to you real quickly, and we're going to move on and complete this platter here. I want to show you how beautiful it is. So look at that right there. We absolutely completed that right there. We're going to go right on here to put in the next one. All right. So I'm going to show you here because I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna show you here because I don't know how much time YouTube allows me for a video. But anyway, so I'm going to right here. I want to get right into the groove. I want to make sure that it's not hanging over here. I just want to make sure that it's sitting right there. Okay, that's important. And right there, and I need to move this over because I really wanted this to be right where this other one is. Okay, so I want to line it up with the other one right there. I want them to be lined up together, so I did a pretty good job. I had to move it over with that glue already being hot that quick. Okay, so we're gonna move this tutorial real quick. We're gonna go ahead on, we're gonna do 20 around here and do it real quickly here. I don't know how much time the YouTube allows me to do, but we're going to do this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see where I was saying, I'm leaning it over because I don't want the glue falling on your feet or anything or falling off at all, okay? We want to keep this right in the middle. We are gluing this in the middle, not on the sides, but in the middle is where we put in this glue. I've already stopped counting, so I don't really know how much the count is because I'm busy talking. So I don't know how much the count is, but I can pretty much kind of tell when I've at least gotten to 20, and I'm pretty sure I'm at 20 already. So we're going to go around here real quickly here. So I'm not used to having this much, but we want to work this out right here. Gonna work it out. We're trying to get around this platter as fast as we possibly can. Around this platter, we want to make sure everything stays right where I need it to be, right there. Okay, and we don't want it overlapsing over that crease there. We want it to stay right on the top and not overlaps there. We're doing pretty good here. Doing absolutely pretty good. Absolutely great. We're almost there. All right. And while the glue, yes, it's absolutely right where I need it to be. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. So we're going to do this again here. I think I probably need to measure how much, but this is where we are right now. And then I'm going to go ahead on and put my hand right here, and we're going to try to see how much it is that we need here. Okay, so looks like that's good right there. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to cut that off right there. So it looks like it's lining up just perfect. Hopefully I do not have to do this tutorial over because YouTube wouldn't let my time go by. that I did too much time here. I probably should have paused the video, but if not, I will do this over again. All right, so right here, but I'm hoping that we get everything here, and I do not have to do this over. Okay, this worked perfect. We got everything in here just right. Absolutely just right. We got it all in here. All right, we got that in here quite well here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead on and finish this here up, but this is where we are right here. This is where we are right there, okay? So we're gonna go ahead on and finish up this platter ASAP. Because I'm within the 20 minutes time right now, so I think I'm in the right time in here. So now we're gonna line this up. We're gonna line it up with something that's straight across from another one. We're gonna line it up right there. That's where we're gonna line it up. We're gonna right there. Okay, so we got that lined it up right there. Okay, so we got it going straight across from the other right there. Okay, so we're going on around this platter here, and I'm just gonna go ahead on and do 25 like I did before, and we're gonna get around this platter real quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm running out of glue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I can only do 14 right here because I ran out of glue there. Ran out of glue, so I can only do 14 right now. We are getting this done quite quickly here. Okay, doing pretty good. Pretty good. So far, this is what it's looking like right there. And we're going to continue on around there, okay? Keeping it right there in that middle. All right, so we're going to get on around this platter real quickly here. I'm going to load up my glue gun, so this should not stop us no time soon. And we can complete this platter here. Push some of that glue through there. All right, let's go ahead. All right, so remember we want to lean this down so that the glue doesn't fall off, and we have no problem with that. Okay, so 4, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and we did 30 this time. So let's move it quickly here. Let's move it quickly. Right, let's move it quickly here. Quickly, quickly, and quickly. Right, let's move it quickly. Doing pretty good so far. Doing absolutely pretty good. Absolutely pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Absolutely pretty good. Great, great, and great. All right. Okay, all right. We getting on right back around that platter. We are almost done. Okay, I'm surprised myself. Okay, so we got, okay, so this is where we're going to move back. No, we don't have to move anything. This is perfect right here. It's gonna work perfect. All right, good. All right, but if you just needed to push something back, you could. So let's do this real quick. Finish this tutorial real quick here. So we got 4 here, and 4 is completing this whole platter. This is how quick, how easy this is right here. Absolutely. This is done right. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to move it. This one here I want to move because I need to make some space there. In that center there, I need to make some space. And so we'll be cutting it off. I can kind of feel the space that wasn't filled, okay? So put it right into the middle where it needed to go, which is right here. Right there. That's the one right there. So we done completed this platter right there, YouTube. Thank y'all so much for coming on this tutorial right here. But as you can see, we got a completed platter right there, okay? So thank y'all so much. I got to end this video right here. But we did do this, and we did it with this. It's a cheap way to do this platter here. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on this tutorial. God bless you. From me to you, I'm out of here. God bless you. Bye for now.